There is something strange about this world. The moment you start dreaming bigger than your current reality, people get uncomfortable. They smile, but not from the heart. They listen, but not with belief. They respond, but with doubt hidden behind their word. And slowly, quietly, they try to shrink you. Be realistic. People like us don't reach that level. And if you hear this long enough, you begin to question yourself. You start asking, am I asking for too much? Am I dreaming beyond my limits? Is it wrong to want more? But listen carefully. Thinking big is not a crime. Dreaming high is not a sin. The real tragedy is when a person with limitless potential starts living a limited life. You were not born to think small. When you were a child, you did not measure your dreams. You did not calculate your worth. You did not ask for permission to imagine. You believed you could fly. You believed you could become anything. You believed that world was yours. But somewhere along the journey, life happened. Failure happened. Rejections happened. People laughed. Circumstances became heavy. And slowly you stopped dreaming, not because you lost the ability, but because you lost the courage. Let me tell you something honestly. The world does not fear your failure. The world fears your potential. Because a person who starts thinking big becomes unpredictable. They don't follow limits. They don't accept boundaries. They don't stay where they are told to stay. And that scares people because it reminds them of the dreams they abandoned. But you are still here. There is still a voice inside you that refuses to die. A voice that whispers, maybe I can do more. Maybe I am meant for something greater. Maybe my story is not over yet. That voice is not your imagination, it is your truth. You see, every great story begins with a person who dared to think differently, not safely, not comfortably, but boldly. A person who looked at their life and said, I refuse to stay here. They were not the smartest, not the richest, not the most supported, but they had something powerful. They believed in a bigger version of themselves. Let me ask you something. What if the life you are living right now is just a small fraction of what you are capable of? What if your current reality is not your destiny, but just your starting point? What if everything you are afraid to dream about is exactly what you were meant to achieve? But here is the problem. Thinking big is easy. Living big is hard because when you think big, you will feel small at first. You will see the gap between where you are and where you want to be, and that gap will scare you. It will whisper, you are not enough, you can't do this, stay where you are. But that voice is not the truth. It is fear. And fear has one job, to keep you where you are. The truth is, you don't have to be perfect to start. You don't need everything figured out. You don't need approval. All you need is the courage to take one step towards a bigger life. Just one step, because every great journey begins with a single decision. I refuse to think small anymore. You will be judged. Let's be honest, people will talk, they will doubt you, they will question you, they will even laugh at you. But remember this, people who have never chased big dreams will never understand your hunger, and that's okay. You are not here to be understood, you are here to become. Becoming is painful, it requires sacrifice, it requires patience, it requires you to wake up on days when you feel like giving up and still keep going. Because dreaming big is not just about imagination, it is about transformation. You must become the person who can carry their dreams. And there will be nights, lonely nights, where you question everything, where you feel tired, lost, broken, where it feel easier to quit. But in those moments, remember why you started. Remember the pain that pushed you. Remember the emptiness you wanted to fill. Remember the life you promised yourself. Don't betray your version of you, the one who believed when no one else did. Thinking big is not arrogance, it is self-respect. It is telling yourself, I deserve more than survival. I deserve more than average. I deserve a life that excites me. You are not asking for too much. You are asking for what your soul has been calling for all along. And maybe, just maybe, your dreams are not random. Maybe they were placed inside you for a reason, because you are the only one who can bring them to life. So stop apologizing of dreaming big. Stop shrinking yourself to making others comfortable. Stop doubting your worth. Stand up, look at your life, and say it with convictions. I am allowed to dream big. I am allowed to grow. I am allowed to become more. Because in the end, the biggest regret is life, is not failure. It is never trying. It is living a life that was too small for your soul. So dream without limits. Dream without fear. Dream like your life depends on it, because maybe it does.